first frame. Artemijs Žižins to break.
Good afternoon, everyone. So thanks for joining us. All the 4 quarterfinals getting underway. U21 European Snooker Championship. I'm here with Go Sport. My name's Callum Beresford. I'm going to talk you through this match. It's very much likely it's going to be a very interesting game between these two. Both players, such high quality. I'm sure Iulian Boiko will be the more well-known of the two. He's already had 2 years as a professional. Still believe that when he got on the tour, his record of the youngest pro still stands. He was only 14 when he got to the final of the WSF men's. He was given a wild card to the tour. His opponent, Artemijs Žižins. Clearly a really strong player. He's had a nice result in the previous round, beating U21, the player that has now got a tour card. So Iulian spotted a plan. Thought he had tried to screw the cue ball back to Bolt. So it looks tight. Can Artemijs get through to the red? There's an awful lot of snooker today for these two players. This is their 3rd match today. Started off at 10 AM this morning, the last 32. Both had good results there. Iulian beating his fellow Ukrainian Mihailo Larko 4-0.
1.
And Artemijs beating Albania's Claudio Kaci. So the first chance goes to Iulian. Deciding to play this red, which will open the pink spot.
4.
That'll make the break much easier, given the blacks out commission.
10.
So if he has an angle, he's straight enough, he can just drop the red in the pink to left corner.
11.
He'd like to be able to pot the red that's just below to the right of the pink. That'll open it up into all of the 4 main pockets. So that's what he's played on. Clearly must pass the other red.
17. $18. $23.
So potting the red. He's got to do a bit of work with the cue ball.
24.
It's never ideal. And a little bit too much angle on the red. So another similar shot now.
30.
With the red to left corner. Can't avoid the other reds. Trying to screw off it.
Iulian Boiko. 30.
Well, he tried to avoid it. It looked tight. He has a better view than us, whether that was on, but in trying to avoid the other red, he's got the pot too
1.
thick.
Artemijs Žižins. 1.
I decided to try and play the cannon to red and black. Black up. Just taking his eye off the pot.
One.
Well, nicely played. So straight away gets another chance, already 30 points in front.
Eight.
I'm sure we can expect
9.
really positive, fluent snooker from these two players. Both don't mess about
16.
when they're nicely in the balls. Both really heavy scorers. Artemi currently
17.
has the highest break this week with a total clearance of 138. Made that in the under 18s.
$24.
So just a quick check of the score. He's going to need one of the more awkward reds.
25.
It's got an angle on the black. He can play in behind the reds. The one that's furthest out into the middle of the table. I'm sure he'll be playing on that one. Now that's nicely played.
32.
So within
33.
less than 10 minutes, Iulian Boiko pots frame ball. will like another red just to guarantee this frame.
$40.
Yeah, brilliant shot.
41.
Playing behind the red. He had a choice of the red down the cushion or that one. So knows doesn't need to do any more in this frame.
Iulian Boiko.
And Artemijs decided not to come back to the table. So really quick
Frame.
first frame.
Conceded. Thank you.
So Artemijs had good chance after Iulian Boiko missed on 30. But missed the pink off its spot to left corner.
These pockets are really very.
And you don't usually get more than one chance. Players of Iulian Boiko's standard.
The second frame. Iulian Boiko to break.
So I've been saying all week how nice the setup looks out here in Bosnia, but I can now say, in fact, after seeing it for myself the first time today, I'm now out in Bosnia myself, commentating from out at the venue. This table one is a real treat. It's separated from all the other 15 tables, so don't get as much noise and as many disturbances.
One.
Oh, what a lovely pot. So it looks a little bit straight on this black. Either screwing the cue ball back or forcing it off the black cushion. Had enough angle to come off the black cushion,
8.
but might have finished a little bit too low for ideal position on the red. Looking to go maybe up for blue or bolt colour now.
9. $14. 15.
So he's got a nice angle on the black. Doesn't need to go into them here. There's the open red on the left-hand side.
$22.
Potentially
23.
a couple of open reds. He could stun up for the reds to left corner, but I'm sure he'll be looking to get into them sooner rather than later. Did decide to play the reds to left corner. Doesn't look like he's got a great angle on the red. So nicely played, just topping off of the other one. Got a nice angle now. So I'm sure he'll be looking to stun the cue ball onto the end red on the right hand side.
$38.
Well, it looked to me as though he played the cannon really well. Always relying on luck though. Well, going with a cross double.
Artemijs Žižins, 38.
So I don't think there was... It was a terrible shot in going for the cross double, but you had to avoid the green with the cue ball. Get the cue ball tight to the vault cushion. After Iulian's miss, it has gifted Artemijs another chance.
1.
So it doesn't look to me like any of the reds in the cluster or pot. It might have an angle to go into the left side cushion. So trying to force it off the two cushions, but that's...
Sorry. It is what it is. My bad.
That's not worked out, and a mistake now. The referee went to respot the blue.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, that was a really big mistake from the referee. I think the claim is cue ball would have stopped on the blue spot. And he'd have had a shot on the red up the table. So I'm sure the referee just going to check with one of the higher up referees what will happen now.
Okay, good. Two green and the white. Yeah.
So it looks like both players and the referee have come to an agreement in moving the blue slightly, so Artemijs can have a clear shot to the red.
Žižins, 6. One.
So he did spot the plant. It's well played. Looks like he has an angle on the green. Two reds waiting to the left corner. If you can stun the cue ball with the right hand side cushion down towards the reds.
5.
So it looks as though
12.
this is the last really open red. There is a red that will go to the baulk corners.
13.
I'm sure Iulian was looking to get an angle on the black to go into them. Just looking whether the right hand red of the 5 might pot to the right corner. Well, the way he's played that, it'll pop to left centre as well.
20.
But crucial now to get a good angle on the black.
21.
That looks okay. So, ideally, we're looking to play a cannon to the right hand red as we're looking. Just working that out now, but you always want to aim to catch too much of them, or have them miss them completely. So another example where
28.
it's difficult to see this view, but this red clearly pots. That opens everything up.
29.
Unfortunate, shoving the red towards the other on the side cushion. The good thing about that, if there is
36.
any good thing to be said about pushing one close to the cushion, is it turns it into a big
That's,
target if you're looking to play a cannon, or even trying to play in behind the 2 reds.
Forty-two. Forty-three.
So, looks like he's got a nice angle. And it's up to him now. Could play in behind them, or could play to try and develop the reds. It's just checking whether the 2 reds will pass the green into the green pocket. Looks like they do. So, not ideal. He's finished a little bit close to this red,
50.
and it's quite thin now. Still on it, but this is a tough shot. Yeah, it's not there.
Iulian Boiko. 50.
So a nice 50 break from Iulian, but it only gives him a 6-point lead. And now Artemijs has another chance.
1.
It'll all be about this last red now. Well, if he's finished nearly straight on this red, that's an amazingly controlled shot.
Five.
So if he has an angle to top the black up to the right hand side of the blue, that would be my choice of shot, but this is working out really well. Great shot.
12.
brown will pass the pink, makes things a little bit easier.
14.
Yeah, needs the cue ball to slow down. So shouldn't be a problem, but makes things a bit more awkward needing the rest. He'll need down to and including the blue to take this second frame. That one
17.
a little bit hard as well, but relatively natural angle to come round the back of the pink.
21.
Oh, nicely played. So this blue, Iulian will need 2 snookers with pink and black left on the
26.
table. So it's looking like 1-1.
$32.
So I'm sure Artemijs will be really relieved.
Artemijs Žižins, 39 on the frame.
The mistake the referee made didn't cost him the frame. I mean, he wasn't on anything anyway. It's just about him being able to play safe off the red up the table. But I'm sure it would have been on his mind, especially if he had lost the frame. It was a really nice 50 break from Iulian. Just didn't manage to get nicely on the last 2 reds. So to keep you up to date with some of the other matches currently going on,
Third frame.
Robbie
Artemijs Žižins
McGuigan has gone 1-0 up on Joel Conley. And Anthony Kowalski's taking the first frame against Oliver Griffith-Payne. Maybe you could say it's a little bit unfortunate for Iulian as where the cue ball and red finished. But when you miss them shots, you never know where the object ball is going to finish. That was nicely played. Stunning cue ball just past reds
7.
on the edge of the pack and up. So I'll be looking to go into the reds early. Not from that shot, but I'll be guaranteed to be opening reds up from this one.
14.
So he's going to the top of the cue ball. Yeah, and the shape of the pack
15.
is really nice there. Let's bring the cue ball back down the black. Really well judged. But not that one.
22.
I think maybe played a cannon to the wrong red. He was. Wow, what a great shot.
23.
Plant between them two reds were really difficult. There was a lot of distance between the two reds, and red was going into the middle pocket. Quite a tight angle. So what an amazing recovery shot.
29.
Potting that red opens another one to the left corner. So most of the reds already open here.
Thirty-seven. Thirty-eight.
So looks a little bit straight, screwing back on the reverse side to the cue ball at the table. So didn't quite get into the cue ball enough.
45.
So this is really thin and a little bit awkward now.
Artemijs
Yeah, he
Žižins,
should have
45.
edged on the side of getting too much into the cue ball. If he'd have got too much screw and come across the left hand side of the table, they've always had the red to right centre. But in underdoing it, it's kind of in no man's land. That's a lovely
1.
pot.
Eight.
Well, a little bit fortunate. Iulian, I think he was playing for the red that he's closest to right centre. Hope he did it slightly, but
9.
it was okay. So now could go into the reds. Could play off the edge of them. Deciding just to go up with the red closest to the blue.
16. 17.
He's going to need to try and develop the reds at some point. 3 reds closest to the pink. Well, pot. And that's worked out well. Ideally would like the black to pop
22.
to right corner, but I don't think it does.
$23. 29.
So the 2 reds closest to the pink. It's hard to say how
30.
close they are together, but by the looks of things, he's going to need to play another little cannon to them. Might be able to do that now. Yeah, that's worked out well.
$36.
So I think he's straight enough on this red. Can drop it in for the black.
$37.
Oh, nicely played, perfectly on the blue. So he was previously looking at the red below the pink. Let's see if that pot to my corner.
$42.
So he looks ideally on the red. Just a stump for pink to right centre.
43.
Oh, has he got enough into it? Looks like he has.
49.
If not, could always play it with a tracer left hand side, flick the red in. But needs an angle on the colour to get to the last red.
50.
So a similar shot to before in the previous frame. This time decides to try and bring the red out. I think he's just about
57.
done well enough.
Iulian Boiko, 57.
So again, that was a really nice break from Iulian, but he's not done enough to kill this frame off. And Artemijs has another chance to win this frame a similar way he did the last.
1.
He holds his hand up. He wasn't playing that path cue ball. Oh, maybe slightly
7.
wrong side of the yellow. Shouldn't be a problem.
9.
So the green will put Artemijs level, points for the Iulian. So he'll need up to and including
12.
the pink. Needs the
16.
cue ball to slow down. Looks like he's finished the wrong side of the blue.
$21.
So he's more awkward than what he'd like. But just needs the pink. It's not there. Where's it going to finish?
Artemijs Žižins, 21.
Well, it's awkward. Looks to me like there's a relatively big angle on the pink. Wasn't a problem. Could easily hold for the black. So he'll be really relieved, Iulian Boiko, to win the third frame. It's all about the brown that Artemi played. Finished the wrong side of the blue. Left the pink. Too difficult. What a great match we've had here so far. Can only hope that this standard continues from these two players in the other matches. Match on table 3. Still haven't finished the first frame. This has been a brilliant match. It's the same mistake both times from Iulian. He got himself behind in the frame. Had a chance to pinch the frame. Made 2 nice 50 pluses. 50 in the second frame, 57 in the third. He then missed one of the last reds. In the second frame, Artemi punished Iulian, cleared the table, but he failed to do so there.
The fourth frame, Iulian Boiko to break. One.
So nice opening red. Has a choice between the black and pink.
Eight.
The winner of this match
9.
will play the semi-final tomorrow against the winners of table 3. That's Liam Davis and Andrei Vipjok from Latvia. That match currently,
16.
like I said before, still in the first frame. It's a black ball game.
Seventeen.
Misjudged from Artemi. So on table 3, Liam Davis has just managed to win the first frame. 77 points to 64.
Artemijs Žižins, 17.
So, not worked out. Couldn't have left it much worse.
1.
So, with one good shot now. Getting the black back on its spot. Yeah, the red's really nicely spread.
8.
So this is going to be a good chance. Especially already having
9.
now a 26-point lead.
Fifteen. Yes. Sixteen.
The way these two players playing, it's hard to see anything going wrong here from Artemijs.
22.
But you can
22.
see where his good cue ball control comes from. His hand's really close to the cue ball. See that a lot from the top break builders in the game.
31.
Both players so fluent.
38.
Both seem so confident round the table.
39. Forty-five.
So just a red and high value colour needed.
46.
And with another 50 plus break, the standard of this match,
52.
well, it just keeps getting better. What a standard between both these two players.
53.
This
59.
really is great to watch in an under 21 tournament.
Artemijs Žižins. 59. And
So Iulian deciding to come back to the table. It's going to be really hard work from here.
1.
59 on the table. He needs to make 17 points in fouls
Foul.
with the cue ball going in.
Artemijs Žižins 7 and 5.
There's a concession straight away.
Thank you.
So, in just 50 minutes, 4 frames have been played in this match. And they share them both 2 frames apiece.
That the pockets fill very quickly. Artemijs Žižins Boiko.
Oh, that break-off shot. It's worked out terrifically. Don't think you can say Artemijs would have played tight behind the yellow. The standard shot would be to get cue ball tight to the bolt cushion behind the yellow. Well, that's well played from Iulian.
One.
So perhaps Iulian got a little bit unfortunate in shoving the red over the pocket.
8.
that wasn't played as intended from Artemi. I'm sure he was playing just a hard stun directly up the table with the red to the left of the black.
9.
And if that's the case, he's really fortunate to be on the other red.
Seventeen. Twenty-four.
I did have a
25.
chat to Bulchu Reves after his defeat in the last 16 to Artemijs Žižins. What Bulchu said there, that in 3 of the frames, Artemij shut him out completely, making 270 breaks.
31.
And 150 plus. And you really can
32.
see here that's the sort of thing that Artemij can do. He's not made too many mistakes at all, Iulian. There were 2 reds that he played that close to the left cushion that he missed. One to the left centre, one to the green pocket.
$39.
And apart from that, he's done almost nothing wrong at all.
40.
Well, this is awkward though now. Really thin, this black. He's really stretching. It's well played, but this is also now finished.
47.
Really tricky. Digging down on the cue ball to try and avoid the reds. Back down for the black. Just
48.
looks so confident. What a brilliant shot. Seeing Iulian tapping his leg to appreciate that shot as well. Well, is he on the red? Doesn't look like he is.
55.
So after all that, he has a 55-point lead, but this might now have to be a safety shot. Potentially look at the double. Such an aggressive player, I'm sure he will be going for the double.
56.
Well, so many recovery shots in this break, but so great to watch. And now everything's there.
63.
So needs 2 more reds.
64.
And I can't see that being a problem.
$69.
So I said it previously, he had had the highest break
70.
so far of the week, 138 total clearance. That was the highest break in the under-18s tournament. And I'm sure he'll be looking now to make the highest break in the under-21s. The current highest break so
75.
far, 129. Sorry, 127.
76.
It is.
Three. 84.
I'm sure that'll be on his mind. And a really high break is on.
$91.
So 51 left on the table. It'll be 142 if all these three remaining reds or all blacks, but I can see him going up for the pink off the last. I'm sure that's what he'll be thinking, getting it back on its spot and from the pink.
99.
Much nicer to play on the yellow.
100.
So that's the century. And I think after every frame I've said how good the standard in this match has been, but it's just getting better and better.
108.
So I decided not to play up for the pink. Surprises me a bit. This is now a little bit of a tricky shot. He has to be careful to be on the yellow now.
115.
So confident. This is thin though.
117.
Ah, is he on the green? Almost running round the table now.
120. 124.
Wow, this is brilliant. So, for the highest break of the tournament so far, he only needed blue, but he's still going. Artemijs Žižins, break of 142, the highest break of the tournament and the week so far. He's now got both. He's had 142 and 138 this week. This is unbelievable. The standard really is amazing. So, what can Iulian do now? It must be really intimidating for him to see Artemijs running around the table the way he was at the end of that frame. I'm sure Iulian will be used to that. He's had a couple of years on tour. And he knows it's all about him now. It's all about his shots and his mistakes. But he really is playing well, Artemijs. So Iulian waiting to
The
get
sixth frame.
the
Iulian Boiko
sixth
to
frame underway. So how can Iulian respond to these last two frames? So this is a chance, this long red, but it'll be difficult to navigate the cue ball through the reds. So some frustrations from Iulian. He has been shut out in these last two frames.
1.
So Artemijs gets the first good chance in the frame that he needs to win this match and get through to tomorrow's semi-final.
6. 7.
And these reds already split really nicely, available to both pockets.
$14. 15.
Can he keep going? Artemijs here. Looks like he can. Still playing just as quick.
22. 23.
He doesn't look affected by the situation at all. It's a big win against
30.
definitely one of the favourites for this tournament. If not the
21.
favourite, Iulian Boiko.
$38. 39. 46.
So this match still only been an hour and 10 minutes since we started.
$52.
So if you can get back in amongst the reds in prime position,
53.
I can't see anything going wrong for Artemijs now. Maybe a little bit too much angle on this blue. There's a few options. I'm sure I'll be using the black cushion just past the left hand side of the pink. doesn't look ideal. I'm sure he was playing on the red to right corner. Yeah, he's not there. Iulian is going to get another chance in this match. But it doesn't look like he's been left with an easy red or even any sort of red that he can attempt. Just be playing safe and bringing a red off the cushion. He's not got a great cue ball to get much tighter to the vault cushion. Is Artemijs going to attempt the red and screw the cue ball back? Well, didn't even screw the cue ball back, was playing for the black. And now a few options for Iulian. Does have a gap through to the red, closest to the yellow pocket. Well, actually, looks tight. Maybe he doesn't. There's definitely a red to the green pocket. He's just looking at a safety shot. Developing the last awkward red. Well, maybe finished a little bit awkward, but the options now for Iulian. He could try and pop the red over the yellow pocket cushion first. Could play one red onto the other, or he's got a couple of reds to right centre. So he's looking now at the cushion first. One red has gone awkward. The one closest to the left centre. But apart from that, everything's in the open. That's nicely played. So, good chance now.
6.
Iulian Boiko do. He'll have plenty of chances. If the red passes the green into the green pocket, that'll be ideal. He can stun the cue ball, play for the yellow. It'll be ideal from the yellow. Well,
14.
My idea's out the window. I was thinking he could try and develop the red over to the middle and always be guaranteed on the red of the yellow pocket, but he's having to play that red now.
Iulian Boiko.
Well, it's not there. And clearly Artemijs can get through to the red. So he's already got a lead, 44 points in this frame.
1.
He doesn't need to do too much more now. Playing on the
6.
blue, and that means the blue will be enough. Currently 50 points in front, 51 on the table, the blue. I mean, Iulian Boiko will need one snooker to tie the frame. Oh, what a performance it's been by Artemijs Žižins. Yeah, that guaranteed this frame and match.
20.
I don't think you'll see much better performances that these European tournaments. This really has been incredible stuff.
26.
But surely you can't pot this now. Well, it's close. Oh, it's not there. So there will be a handshake. But it's really well deserved. Artemijs Žižins. What an incredible performance. A few handshakes for him there. A well deserved fist bump. He had the tournament high break, 142 that he made in the 5th frame. And in just
That was fun.
an hour and a quarter.
Yeah, this is one of the highest breaks.
Finished.
So, for me, I've never had an up above.
Nice to see Artemijs laughing after that performance, just having a quick laugh of the incident that happened in one of the early frames. The referee pushed the cue ball when spotting the blue. So, thanks a lot everyone. Coverage on this main table will be finished for tonight. We'll start again for the semi-finals at 10 AM local time tomorrow morning. That's 9 AM back in the UK.